People.
And Assistant Public Defender Emily New on behalf of Rennell Reed, who is in custody. Mr. Reed, can you please state your name?
Rennell Reed.
Sure. What are we doing?
And Your Honor, we are trying to reach a resolution in this case. I have spoken with Mr. Ganatra. He does need some additional documentation from me, so we're asking for another to adjourn this PCC in the hopes of resolving this case at the next one.
2-3 weeks.
2 weeks, please. And Your Honor, may I please address bond in this case?
Go for it.
So Your Honor, what we're asking for is a 1,010% bond. Mr. Reed has been in custody since June 22nd, so about a month. The guidelines I ran put him at 0 to 6 months. So realistically, this is not a case where he is facing additional jail time. Most likely, whatever the resolution, probation is the most likely outcome in the future. I think the most important point I want to bring up to the court, which is new information, from what I imagine you heard last time, is that Mr. Reed's family has fully moved out of the apartment where this incident is alleged to have taken place. This is a neighbor dispute type case, not domestic. I confirmed with his partner that they moved out on July 15th. They turned the keys in. I have that new address for the court. I can provide it in the chat. It is in Inkster. So there is no risk that he would have any accidental encounter and need to go near that area where the no-go zone is. And so I think a GPS tether as an extra precaution might be the most appropriate thing in this case. That way it ensures court appearances. He would have no reason to go anywhere near the no-go area since he has moved. He's a father of 3. He's the primary breadwinner. It's a 1-year-old, 5-year-old, and 11-year-old. He works at Amazon. He's worked there for 3 years. And as of today, he does still have his job there.
I have a slightly different scoring on the guidelines. I have 0 to 9. And I understand counsel's argument about likely sentence, but I would share with the court a few other bits of information about the defendant. There's a pending Ypsi Township case, malicious destruction of property, 200 to 1,000. I don't know if counsel was aware of that. It wasn't brought up during her bond argument. That's pending. There was a bench warrant at the time that I think the case was last in court. I would also say the state of this case is that the defendant was living in the apartment building where the victims were living and was constantly going to their place, sometimes opening up the door without permission, unlocked door without permission,
Okay.
complaining about the
I'm not going to
noise.
have the defendant interrupting the motion. And I'll just take care of it right now. I know what's going to be said on it, and motion for bond reduction is denied. Bond will continue. Not going to